Welcome back, guys, to another StarCraft 2 replays. I'm your host, Johnny, and we have a T for Terran versus Terran matchup today. We had a great Terran versus Zerg matchup recently. Definitely go back and watch that. I completely annihilate him with Bio, basically just Marines and Fire Bats. A couple of tanks mixed in there with some Liberators, but nonetheless, blue team here is W Jokeris. And of course, here I am, Krispy Kreme in the red. Let's go to bring up our names. Here, worker supply. Got the production tab already up. And this is a great matchup. It's not going to be a very long video, so definitely consider subscribing and smashing that like button for me. So, I am a Platinum League player. Doing very well in the Platinum League. So, let's go ahead and see how we do on this matchup here. We go ahead and put our barracks down, pretty standard open. He's scouting me. I didn't even bother scouting him. I figured, what's the point? Let's build up our economy as much as possible. I almost got him right here as far as taking him out, and he does get away. He's a little annoying by building a refinery, but he is going to lose his worker to me. I put my refinery down just so that way he doesn't double gas block me. He's being a little cheeser, and for that he's going to actually lose his SCV. So I did see somebody recently playing Terran versus Terran where they build a second barracks right here and they block off this wall for any Reapers that could potentially come through, and I don't believe he actually even made any Reapers, so that was okay to that point. I, on the other hand, am building a Marine, so I'm not really worried about kind of, causing any real harassment on him right away. I just really want to build up my economy, build up a force worth reckoning, and so, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing here. He's building, standard, barracks with a supply depot, but he's very behind, it seems like, as far as his production. He's not really producing a whole lot. He did go for the double gas. He's thinking maybe he could outplay me as far as maybe gas goes, but as of right now, I'm doing very well by beating him as far as production. I have 3 barracks already, so I'm going to be opening with a 3 barracks. I do believe I get a factory in just a moment here, and then of course I'm going to wall off the one other spot that he could potentially jump up on. I guess he could have jumped up right here, so this is actually kind of a hard spot to actually block off if he were to make Reapers. Good thing he didn't. He is expanding, so he is beating me on that front here. He's building a Ghost Academy, so this is very interesting to see. Now he does actually get one of these nukes to pop off, and I'm just going to leave it at that so you guys can actually see that. He's doing a Ghost opener, so I'm very happy to showcase this to you guys here. So I do have some Marines coming out. I am building Stim, and I do have the double gas now. And there we go. I put down a factory. I'm not sure why I didn't actually grab this guy. I'm not doing anything with him. But basically, we're just getting Stim. We're getting our command center upgrade to drop mules. He's already doing very well by getting his second, his natural expansion. So he went a little greedy here. And, he needs to be greedy, right? He needs that. He's building a Ghost. He's upgrading that cloak ability for it. I sent some Marines out just to kind of harass him a little bit. I figured, it's a little late on timing. I'll get to his base right around 4 minutes and 10 seconds or so. But, still, I want to make sure I'm doing a good job. I do take his first Ghost out. So, he thought he was going to be able to do a little bit of harassment or maybe even get, maybe that nuke, by the time he gets there, the nuke ready to basically take out some of my base. I took his Ghost out by luck. He didn't have the cloak ability yet and was able to actually drop him pretty easily. I do take out his workers and begin to start chipping away at his actual command center here. I'm not sure why he just didn't lift off his command center. I think that would have been a lot easier to do, just lift off the command center and then, disappear. He's trying to build a worker out of it. I don't know why he didn't actually bring more workers down. I am building um, 4 more Marines here. And I go ahead and just step on the gas, and I don't care if I lose these guys. I really just want to take out this command center. So now we both have the same economy here. I have a lot more Marines to back this up. I have 3 barracks. I have my factory. Now he is finally building a nuke, which is insane, right? I guess you could only build a... Well, no, he's doing it at the same time. I guess he finally has money to build a nuke. So, yeah, very interesting. He does have a starport. I thought he was making a tank. He's barely making a tank now. I also began producing a tank and 4 barracks. I noticed a ghost, so I start building some, of course, missile turrets. Maybe in the wrong spot, but that's okay. His nuke is about to finish, and here we go. He is going to try to drop that ghost with a medevac now, and it doesn't seem like he's actually going to be able to do it. I thought maybe this thing was kind of full. Doesn't seem to be full, and I'm not sure why I didn't jump on the gas on this here. I probably should have a little bit, but here we go. I stim to try to take out that medevac, barely miss him, and what we do is we take this out. Now he does have a siege tank. I don't notice that just right now at the moment. I notice it now. He does hit me there with a shot from the tank. And what I do is I notice that the medevac is coming, so I alert all my rest of my army, except for this army, to push over here so we can intercept this one ghost that he is trying to desperately get into my base, and I take it down with a missile turret. He was literally just a second away, not even a foot or two from being able to drop that ghost into my base. So very nice to see. As far as him trying to get that nuke off, he just is not able to get that nuke to where he wants it. He's building a fusion core, so he's going to try to build a battle cruiser. I figured he's probably going to build something, such as like a Liberator or Viking or something to kind of harass my army. I'm sitting in some siege tanks now. I do have 2 siege tanks. And what's great about this setup is I did bring this here for not only detection for the ghost, but also any harassment, as I am going to siege these tanks right here. So if a Viking were to come in and try to land, it's going to take off some shots. Or Liberator, if a Liberator tries to get in here and basically try and siege on me, he won't be able to. His Liberator is still making its way across the map. He's going to try to get my worker supply line. But little does he know, I already have a missile turret set up here. I am building, weapon upgrades. I'm still building some Liberators, tanks, Marines. He's building another ghost who really desperately wants to get that nuke off. So here we go. I think he takes out maybe 2. There's 1, 2. He takes out 2 of my SCVs. Nothing crazy. So everything that he's trying to do just simply is not working for him. So here we go. We do begin to start a push here on him. He has 2 tanks. He has another Liberator. Even though he has a fusion core, he has yet to build a battle cruiser. And with 1 Liberator, I'm going to be able to take out this tank right here. And check this out. 3 shots on the tank, and he's still firing on me with the other Liberator. Horrible anti-air for Liberators. There's 2 more shots. He just manages to get out of my range, and I go ahead and push all of my units in. Siege tanks are doing a really great job by attacking some of this in the background. I do manage to take out his tank, and look at this. I take out his medevac. He sieges his little ghost all at the same time. I'm taking out his base. I say ha 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 because I took out his tank. He gets into my base, and he does plant a really nice nuke right here on me. Now mind you, I do have a pretty good amount of money still. He does manage to get 1 nuke out, and it does take out every single one of my workers, which obviously, you can tell it takes out all my workers except for 2 that were in the gas. So I still would be able to rebuild, and as you can see here, I've taken out his army, and he is dead. And there's the GG. Hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next video, team.